It's me closer your door. Closer. Let's say I'm wearing my mom's glasses because it's really, really cute. And it matches my outfit.
¿Y eso? What is this?
Huevo.
Huevo. And this?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. And what is that?
Huevo.
No, that's potatoes. Potato. What's that?
So Cardi B went online to clap back at some haters and accidentally did the exact thing she's been going out of her way to prevent for months. Here's what happened. Cardi B's son Wave just graduated from pre-K, and she posted a video of him performing to celebrate the moment. Sweet, normal, proud mom content. But whoever was coming at her in the comments clearly came too hard, because Cardi decided she wasn't going to let it sit. She hopped on X to respond, and as part of her clapback, she posted a video of Wave reading off word cards to prove her point about whatever the criticism was. She also posted a screenshot alongside it. And that's where the slip happened. When she posted the screenshot, she forgot to crop the bottom of the image, and sitting right there in her camera roll, visible to anyone paying attention, were photos of her brand new baby boy, the son she had with NFL wide receiver Stefon Diggs just a few months ago. The baby whose face Cardi has been actively, deliberately, and very publicly refusing to show the world. She caught it. She deleted the post fast. But not fast enough, because the internet never sleeps and screenshots travel faster than any delete button. Now, for people who aren't fully up to speed on the Cardi and Stefon Diggs situation, these two went public as a couple and Cardi confirmed she was expecting his child. When the baby was born, she made a clear decision. She was not going to be showing his face publicly, at least not yet. She's kept him out of her content, kept him off her social media, and made it clear that this was a deliberate choice she was making as a mother to protect her child. That choice became a whole situation when a blogger entered the picture. This blogger claimed to have pictures of Cardi's baby and put out that she was going to post them. Cardi's response was immediate, and she did not mince words. She went online and made it very clear. If that blogger posts pictures of her son, she is going to make sure whoever sent those pictures gets dealt with. The exact wording she used was that she would get whoever leaked those photos beaten up. Cardi B is not known for making vague statements when she's upset, and this was not a vague statement. She was direct, she was specific, and she was serious. The blogger, for her part, maintained that she had the pictures. Cardi maintained that the blogger was lying and that she didn't actually have anything. The back and forth between them had the internet divided. Some people believed the blogger really had photos, others felt like it was clout chasing dressed up as an exclusive. And now, with the camera roll slip, the conversation has reopened. Because here's the thing, if Cardi's own camera roll had photos of the baby sitting right there, it's not exactly unreasonable to wonder whether any of that content could have gotten out through other channels before this moment. That doesn't mean the blogger definitely had pictures. But it does make the question a little harder to dismiss entirely. The person who has the most to say about all of this is Cardi herself. And to be fair to her, what she's doing with her baby's privacy is completely within her rights. She's a celebrity. Her life is public by nature and by choice. But that doesn't mean every person in her life has to live publicly too, especially a baby who can't make that decision for himself. She followed the same approach with her daughter Blossom. Blossom's face wasn't shown publicly for a significant period after she was born, and Cardi held that boundary even when people were curious and pushy about it. Eventually, around Blossom's first birthday, she started posting her more openly, and now if you follow Cardi at all, you know Blossom is everywhere on her page. She's got a personality that absolutely cannot be contained, and Cardi loves showing her off. The expectation is that she's going to follow the same timeline with this baby. That she's protecting him now while he's young and vulnerable, and that when she feels the time is right, when she feels like she has more control over the situation and more confidence about who's in her circle, she'll start introducing him to the world on her own terms. That's a reasonable and understandable approach. A lot of celebrity parents have moved in this direction in recent years, especially as the conversation around children's privacy and the long-term effects of growing up on the internet has become more serious. There's real thought going into these decisions now that wasn't happening in the early social media era. But here's where the irony of this whole situation lives. Cardi has been so protective of this baby that she publicly threatened a blogger over alleged leaked photos. She's been careful about what she posts, what she shows, who's in frame. She went to significant effort to keep his face out of the public eye. And then she accidentally put him in her own camera roll in the background of a screenshot she posted during a clapback moment. The haters she was responding to, the people who sent her into clapback mode in the first place, ended up being the indirect reason the slip happened. She was so focused on responding to the criticism about Wave's pre-K graduation that she didn't fully check what else was visible in the image before she posted it. That's a very human mistake. It's also, for someone who has been as vocal and intentional about this issue as Cardi has, a significant one. She got lucky that she caught it quickly and deleted it fast enough that it didn't fully spiral. But the internet being what it is, there were people who screenshotted it before it came down. Whether those images spread widely or stay contained is a different conversation, but the damage potential was real and she knows it. What this moment also highlights is just how careful public figures have to be at every single step when they're actively managing their children's privacy. It's not enough to just decide you're not going to post the baby. You also have to think about what's in your camera roll when you're posting screenshots, what's visible in the background of your videos, who has access to your devices, and whether any of your own candid moments could accidentally become the story. It's an exhausting level of vigilance, and most people managing it are doing it while also navigating everything else in their lives. Cardi is also doing this as someone who is co-parenting across multiple situations. She has Culture with Offset, she has Wave with Offset as well, and now she has this new baby with Stefon Diggs. Each of those children exists in a different context in terms of how Cardi's personal life is being covered and discussed publicly. Managing all of their presence, or deliberate absence, in the media is a genuine undertaking. To her credit, she's clearly thinking about it seriously. The fact that she deleted the post as quickly as she did shows that even in the middle of being reactive and emotional about the haters, some part of her recognized what had happened and moved to fix it. That's not nothing. A lot of people would have missed it entirely. But the lesson here is clear. When you're actively in protection mode over something, you can't let a clapback moment lower your guard. The two things have to stay separate. You can respond to critics all you want, and Cardi has never needed permission to do that. But the response can't become a vehicle for accidentally delivering exactly what you've been fighting to keep private. Going forward, hopefully she's more careful about checking images before they go up, especially in moments where she's reacting emotionally to something. Emotional posting and careful privacy management are genuinely hard to do at the same time, and this situation showed exactly how quickly one can undermine the other. As for the baby himself, he's around 7 months old now, growing up almost entirely outside the public eye, which is exactly what his mom intended. Whether the camera roll slip changes anything about that timeline remains to be seen. But if the blossom pattern holds, we've probably got a few more months before Cardi officially introduces him to her platform on her own terms. And when she does, it'll be on her schedule. Not because of a hater, not because of a blogger, and definitely not because of an uncropped screenshot. What do you think? Do you respect Cardi's decision to keep her baby's face private, or do you think at this point the public has earned the right to see him? Let me know in the comments. And subscribe if you want to stay up on everything happening with Cardi, because with her, there is always something happening